Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome to the show. My name is Stingraver. I'm the Rave, the future of this company. So today I'm actually going to be reviewing 3 comics, which is actually Red Hood, Arsenal, number 2, number 3, Renabat, and number 4 where they fight Batman, the new Batman, which is Jim Gordon, I'm assuming. But beyond that, the covers of these issues look pretty good, but is the book any good? Is the artwork any good? And I will say the artwork is really good, especially in number 2. The artwork, I really like it. The story, it's a lot of talking, and then at first it has Jason Todd in the shower. Great. I don't know why. But behind the shower is Roy Harper, and he's trying to burn him with some kind of flamethrower thing, which is weird, but this is crazy. And then they're working for some girl named Tara Battle something. I can't remember her name, what it is. Battleworth. So yeah, Tara Battleworth. She's pretty cool. And actually they're hired by her, and then they actually take on Mimes, which Roy. This part right here is really cool, where they do like the video game thing. It looks like it's a video game, and even Jason Todd tells him to stop playing video games. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do like their new costumes, because Arsenal and Red Hood are two of my favorite characters, and there's Tara Battleworth or whatever. She's pretty cool as well. But this issue, well, it's not the greatest because it's too much talking, I think. But this guy basically mad at his girl while they're eating dinner because she's stealing his ideas or something. So he basically is grabbing her arm and he's like threatening to kill her, but Jason basically hits him right in the throat, punches him right in the throat, and then these mimes come after him. And somehow Arsenal and Red Hood get their suits. I don't know how that happened. Here's another video game looking thing. Like I said, the artwork's pretty awesome. And the other hero is the girl named Allison, which she don't do nothing. So that's great and all. And they're able to take out the mimes or whatever. And then they get paid by Battleworth or whatever. They make good money. But like usual, Mr. Roy spends all the money, and then in the next issue, he's basically spent all the money on advertising Renabat, and that does not make Miss Tara Battleworth very happy, and she's pretty pissed off. The artwork's seemingly different in this one, but it's Renabat. Here's the number. Call it. But anyways, it's just like on the cover. I finally went to a comic book store. Well, comic book store I always go to, but I haven't been going because I haven't bought a comic book since probably 2 months, something like that. I've read a few at Books a Million, but they don't have Red Hood and Arsenal over there. Should have got the Grayson comic book where he faces himself, and then the one where it's Arkham Knight Genesis, which is basically about Jason Todd. Which obviously I read books about Jason Todd. A lot of people don't like the writer for this book, but to be honest with you, it's not that bad. I thought this story was pretty good. I think the third issue's better. I did not buy the first issue. I should have. They had it, so I didn't read it. I don't know if it's any good. But this issue, like I said, Tara was pissed off and she's like, can't be advertised and you're supposed to be my secret weapon and this and that. But they do get another job from some guy. I don't know who he is, but he's working for this guy named Underbelly or something like that. But he looks like he's nasty looking. Ooh, he's nasty. But Jason don't like him. Jason don't like anybody. So basically, the guy actually ends up killing whoever works for him, as he says that unlike these spineless filth that work for me now, because he wants Jason and Arsenal to work for him, but Jason shoots him up, of course, and that doesn't go over too well. And then usually at the end of the issue, basically Batman shows up, and but it doesn't like the issue. They were at the end of the door. I don't even know. It's some kind of weird stuff the way they do these comic books because it kind of shows what's gonna happen in the next issue. but it doesn't explain how they got where they're at until you read the next issue, which is the Batman one where Batman, the brawl, and yeah, they're fighting Batman at first, and everybody's like, "Is that your friend Jaybird?" Everybody's always asking Jason if that's his friend, but he's none of these people. And then he's eating dinner with Roy, and he's telling that Batman died, and this and that. And Roy's like, "Why weren't you crying on my shoulder?" And then he's like, "So you don't think he's dead?" Let's say it wouldn't be the first time. Death can be a fleeting thing, so whatever. I know Jason, he died, so he's insane. He's crazy. And then he meets this girl that used to help him out on the streets or whatever. And she said, "Oh, I know you," and this and that. And he says, he said, "Thank you." And it kind of goes to the backstory about this girl. And he gives her a hug. I said, "I remember," and "thank you." And she's like, "Oh, please, I didn't do anything." Yeah, well, yes, in a way she did. Oh, he gave her a whole bunch. Oh my, yes, he gave her a whole bunch of money. I didn't even know that. Like over $100 for a freaking tip. But yeah, and then Arsenal is going to talk to Killer Croc. If you read that one, Arsenal, it was an issue where he wanted to die, and it's kind of like a one-off thing. I think I reviewed it, but maybe I didn't upload it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. And of course, Jason shoots out a camera. And then somehow Arsenal gets a motorcycle, which he was supposed to get some new equipment for his arrows or whatever. And he tells a story about when Batman and him went after the Joker, Catwoman, and Penguin. And there's him as Robin. So this line was pretty cool, or pretty good. And because they forgot Robin's name, they didn't say his name or whatever. He's like, "Forgot my name again. It's Robin, scumbag. Maybe I need to carve it in your forehead with a batarang." Yeah, that's pretty awesome though. And they get into a fight with Batman again, and then Underbelly shows up, and Batman's like, "Friend of yours?" And Jason's like, "Why is it that every time someone annoying shows up, everybody asks if it's a friend of mine?" Yeah, there's some funny lines in this issue number 4. And this one was actually a really good issue. I would give it maybe a 4.5. I would say it's close to being really good. I mean, other than some of the weird, there's too much sometimes to read, but I'd say it's pretty close to a 5 out of 5 for me at least. I thought it was great. All in all, do I recommend you buy these if you're a Red Hood and Arsenal fan or Batman fan or whatever? I say yes, get it. It's very good. So all in all, that's it for me. My name is The Rave. I'm the future of this company. If you don't believe that, then it'll be your final fantasy. Booyaka. Bam. Gotta go.